Nah, I'm gonna let y'all everybody get a free piece. He told me good luck. Yeah, you picked the best team in the game, right?
EA Sports coverage of the
well, I'm about to jump screen right now.
Brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
He better not have the Chiefs.
Nah, he got the Packers.
Oh shit! Oh, you got Texas? Oh, Bills.
Bills.
Football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau.
Niggas doing sky kicks and all.
Andre Roberts now to return.
You did it already?
Huh?
He did sky kick?
And he brings
yeah. So he probably do know a little something. We about to find out though.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Oh no, about to find out.
I hate playing against Green Bay, man. I'm gonna have to go get those Chiefs for that nigga ass.
Yeah, I'm about to. If he's real man heavy, I'm gonna goddamn be running that shit. I don't got time for that bullshit.
No. I ain't got time. I was gonna try his ass out with the Packers. Well, I just mad, bro. Like, yo.
What he talking about?
I just hit him on talking about. I don't even think he on Facebook no more.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
You know, the key to a good screen pass is I got him on PlayStation though.
Eventually, but first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Okay, Brian. I thought I shut that shit down. Oh, you hear me talking shit, man.
Allen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Oh,
and they
Lord.
do
like that?
finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Oh, my Lord. Hey.
It's a big play
My
for
boy
the
just got
Bills
some
on
offense or
3rd
something?
down. 47
Some slights.
I ain't seen that out here before.
Devin Singletary with his
Them little tournament plays right there, you feel me?
About 3 as he
I
gets
like
it
that,
down
no
to the
money, boy.
22-yard line.
I'm gonna show you that bitch how I set it up and everything.
Yeah, you ain't used that against me last time.
On that last carry,
I
here's
would've picked
2nd
that
and 7. Singletary here running out of the gun. He's got
I've been
the
demon
first
on
down
defense
at
lately.
7 to 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo
Hey, man, I might lead it.
touchdown.
Oh, shit, what? I might lead that founder
And the
league,
Bills
bro, just
take it all
because
the
I
way
pissed
down
off our
the field and
niggas. Like, I
score
be
on
on the
the
game. I can play my games, bro. Like, niggas just be want to hit me up when I'm out, bro. Then I get a forced loss or a sim.
I feel it. I ain't even tripping. What's up? Because I ain't really doing shit either. I'm just sticking around because y'all was in there. That real nigga shit.
Taking about
Yeah,
7
fuck that
yards
money,
deep.
nigga. I don't made more than 3-4 past couple days.
At their own 25-yard line.
What the fuck are you doing? Put that D on his ass, bro.
Wants to know that.
You do, man, put that shit down to 20, bro. In case you know something.
I do. I'm gonna test him out. I'm gonna see. Cause I probably give him too much respect right away.
Man, you scored too fast for me.
Trips tight end. We gonna come out in man.
Hey, y'all taught me something that shit right there,
Back
bro.
up 1st and 10 at their
I used to pick my
25-yard
defense
line.
before I seen
Now the
formation.
man from UTEP, this is Aaron
Yeah, you gotta wait around.
When you learn formation,
About
niggas are
6,
fucked.
up past the 30 to the 31.
He's brought down at the 31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Put that spot right there. Ain't no one-on-ones. Ain't no one-on-ones.
Rodgers with a give.
Stop.
It's Aaron Jones.
That's what a spot
And this
there.
won't be
Just for
enough
that.
to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
4-yard line. A 2-yard
Teaching me
pickup
some shit right
brings
now,
up
bro.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down.
Not going to get it done, buddy. Got to come harder than that.
Man, he is sweet. If you ever do that to me, Brian, I'm going to eat your ass up. That last defense play, I would have flared what's the name out to the left.
From the
Got a
36 first and 10.
And he didn't even peep it. That's why I was like, oh, shit.
Off to the right.
First carry now. This is
God,
Williams.
yeah, I don't know what he got
And
going
he'll
on.
lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. Takes this one across the 35 to the 36. Gain of about 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball by the people up front. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
For Bills 7, Packers nothing.
On second down, it's Jones. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. From the right hash, this from 53. And this one is right down Broadway. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked up by Will Redmond, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Jones. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary, and he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. Well, that gives them a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5.
The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a...
Now Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Packers have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The Bills take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking bigger. With those 3 timeouts, that amount of time on the clock, I'm thinking about trying to get a touchdown and settle for a field goal.
Going deep for Diggs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
Gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Allen now on 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
He was covered.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. 20. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. John Brown. 45 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Bills 14, Packers 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The sack there by Trent Murphy.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
the Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Trent Murphy, the one to bring him down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
22-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. Shotgun handoff to Irvin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again they run. Again it's Irvin. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Josh Norman. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, Irvin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
On the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Bills' 9-yard line.
From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green touchdown run. And the Packers have retaken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Allen. He goes full extension, and he's got it. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
They do go for it. Here's Allen, and he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
19 yards.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
17. Bills 14.
On 1st down, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 9. A big play here for Buffalo. 41 yards. And he slings one that's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's Zach Moss, Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Year a season ago. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. Now Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Mike Popo. Check 26 to 50.
The Packers go for it. Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
To throw is Rodgers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Allen to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. The kick by Bass is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw, Rodgers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So Allen's going to look to throw. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Lambeau, good night, everybody.